and I'm here to do your reading. I try to post as often as I can, but I'm quite, the little empress. I got a lot going on. Anybody in the East Coast, they can meet me. You guys can meet me this weekend. I'll be in Jersey. We're going to be in Jersey with my company at the Ultimate Women's Expo. Hope to see some of you there. I try to post as much as I can. The energy has to be right. Us readers, we take on a lot of energy. And sometimes it's just not right. We don't feel, right. Everything has to be serendipitous, so that we can make sure that we're well rested and that we have everything. But thanks for all the ride or dies that, still here, still subscribed, and all the newcomers. We're trying to build, if this resonates, please like, share, subscribe. We're trying to build a little Aquarius empire, safe zone community here. So welcome everybody, cross watchers, everybody. If it resonates, I'm reading for the energy. So if this resonates with you, this is your energy. And don't worry about when you find this. If you can find this 3 years from now, and that's when it fits you. Okay, so the first energy is a little bit of anxiety. I feel, Aquarius, that this anxiety is not just, I think you're healing from the past. From this hurtful situation. Follow all the Aquarius readings, because they tell a story. I think you're healing. I think that this anxiety is that you are in an energy of taking on a lot and being a workaholic, and you're probably wondering, how am I going to do everything? And some of you might have invested or thinking about investing financially in something that will pay off. Will pay off. It's divine timing now, but let's keep going. So yes, anxiety, but it will soon be over. Things are going to be in balance. Yeah, this anxiety is temporary. Some of you fear success. Some of you fear not just failure, but some of you fear success. And I think you guys are taking on, we are taking on a lot, trying to balance everything: love, finances, households, personal healing. So you trying to dibble and dabble in a lot. You're spreading yourself thin. So now is the time to put everything in the calendar. Even if you have to put, I need to rest, it's your nap time. You're gonna have to see, when you are, raising up to become kingpin, big boss energy, male or female, doesn't matter. Everything goes in a calendar. The next energy is love. A loving, caring person. You know what you want because you are what you want. You have become love. You are love. So you're not waiting. You're not waiting around for people that are half fasting. You may be seeing 444 a lot. That means you're going on the right path, even though it may feel lonely at times. You have gentlemen callers. It's just that you are in anxiety also for deciding who is going to make it to the next round. Okay, because you are coming out, look, strongest energies, you're coming out as pure love, mature love, love that understands, that compromises. You know who you are, and I'm glad, someone did change you forever. That's the title of one of the Aquarius readings. But they change you for the better, to protect yourself better, to not, deal with anybody that tries to F with you, because there's a lot of people that when you were down, were not there for you. And somebody thought they were, just joyriding in the energy of, being toxic towards you, hurting, leaving a connection. But they deceived themselves. So you have, you still, and that's another thing, because high intuitives, and I'm reading for high intuitives, can read energy. So they know that there's some deception in their energy. And when you are raising that high, there is a lot of jealousy. So I'm not reading this just as deception. I'm reading this as jealousy. Somebody trying to be like you. Somebody wanting the credit for your rise. But everything is going bad for someone that has been in a deceptive energy and still lying to themselves. They're so far behind in their journey, that some of you may not want to wait. You may not want to wait. So you're in your head, you're thinking, you're strategizing. But I feel like this energy this week, Aquarius, is just strategizing what to put your energy towards. You got so much stuff going on. It's like, where do you divide your energy? So priority first, and things that will reciprocate, will give you love in return. Kids, things that you can count on, things that are worth investing in. So I think that, and with this card, I'm seeing it different. It's almost like you're learning something, or you're really perfecting a craft. And now is the time again to use your craft, to use your creativity, because something's gonna pan out. And I haven't really started reading about finances, but I feel like this is financially heavy. So look, Spirit is saying you need to rest. You need to rest and rejuvenate. I said, spirit of workaholic, having to make a ton of decisions, having to take a ton of decisions. Here at the bottom of the deck, door to personal healing. And you are starting to also, a lot of you had, problems with health because a lot of stress, anxiety, and when you're purging out all this energy from someone that was extracted, because I like to call it, they didn't leave, they were extracted. They can't take the credit like, oh, I left. They were taken out. It was an extraction mission, as I've mentioned before. So all of that takes a toll. Purging out all that negativity is a cleansing that you're going through. And thank you, Jesus. Door to personal healing and happiness is here. So some of you, someone changed you forever. Like I said, that's the title of one of the Aquarius readings. Someone changed even the way you eat. Now, a lot of you are going on this healthy journey. And I think that when you become really higher and higher and higher spiritually, you're not going to be drawn to every type of food. A lot of you are going, plant-based, etc., because you're drawn to purity, because you're going through purification. It'll make sense for some of you that are not there yet. Some of you actually probably feel guilty about eating certain things and are probably the only vegan, etc., in your family, but you are cleansing yourself. You look different. It's a whole total transformation that has been taken for some of you years or months. So you're supposed to look like an emperor. You're supposed to look like an empress. So everything is purifying. Your skin is going to get better when you are eating. And plus, to be honest with you, a lot of you, when you are in a spiritual ascension, you are drawn to eating just healthy, no animal products, because you become one with animals, with nature, with everything. I'm going to leave that right there. If you know, you know. There is a caring connection here that's coming in. There's a caring connection. There's a new gentleman, woman caller here. But this is two different people. Someone is extremely jealous because I think they know that. Somehow, some way, they not only telepathically knew it, but I think Spirit is going to let them know with receipts, okay, that there is someone coming in. 14. This is card number 14. You know what that means. 1 + 4, 5. So change. There is a drastic energy shift. And some connection is coming in. And some of you already started in that connection. And boy, do you doubt that connection. You have to, Spirit is calling for you to take as I said, doubt, you take a leap of faith to get out of the garden and explore, to give something a chance. Use your strategies. You're going to strategize. You're not going to be the same Aquarius that whoever dealt with you in the past, they learn not to mess with you, not to approach you because you ain't having it any other way. You cut them off clean as a dean, and you never look back, because once you reach that point, you went back and forth with some people. But once you reach that point, whether it's family, friends, sometimes enemies have familiar faces. You keeping your distance. If it's family, you keeping your distance. But I think that family was involved in some way, or shape or form. But we have Angel of Strength. So that means with this shift like this, you're being shifted into a new life, catapulted. Spirit is bringing you strength to start your new relationship, strength to manage all the money. You know, sometimes people say more money, more problems. That's also, like I said, this anxiety might have to do with that. Strength to heal, because a lot of you have been going through like a lot of ailments, pain, you know, swelling, etc. So that is, you know, the spiritual cleansing, taking it, and a lot of you can take on energies. Some of you are readers and you take on the energy of your healer. So sometimes you feel the people's pain. You take it on when they heal. Again, part two, if you know, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, you are being called to center yourself, your crown chakra. Okay, so not to be in your head, you know. Spirit is calling you to let go of this anxiety, because things are all being put into place, and then you see some evidence, you've seen some evidence, and continue to take action. With these two cards, there's something, wait, right here, you're the temple path. There's a door you're supposed to walk through. There is an opportunity for you, but it might be a big opportunity, so you might be actually a little bit afraid, you know, and hesitant, because this is a big opportunity coming in. So Spirit is saying use your discernment, strategic skills, and let go of the fear. Angel of Love is here. So God is divinely, Spirit, universe, is divinely watching your love life that's entering in. So you will know, because here's the problem. One of the Aquarius readings was why you're getting so many, you know, so many people coming at you. And that becomes, no, all jokes aside, that becomes very difficult, because you have to completely go on intuition, because there's a bunch of almost. There's a bunch of people that look, smell, you know, almost act like what you want, but then there's a deal breaker that you just can't pass on. Okay, so let people tell you how they move. Use your intuition. Give them time to show you the receipts of who they are, because you kind of already know. So there's a bunch of temptation, you know, because Spirit wants to make sure that you're firm in what type of relationship you want and what type of person, and you're not supposed to negotiate or settle for less. So how committed are you to the person that you are bringing in, to the type of person that you want to bring in? Spirit is meeting you halfway, but don't deviate with these temptations and these almost, because there's a ton of almost. They should start a fan club. And you still, like I said, you're still getting rid of the residual little heartbreak, because something was I get this. I almost get that the heartbreak is more of a shock, like how something turned out, how you spend time and energy in someone that looked like what you wanted, acted like you wanted, but people can't put on a charade for more than about 2 years. Then they start showing their true colors, timing. That usually works. So let people show you who they are. But right now, you don't even have to wait 2 years, because your intuition is so heightened, Aquarius, that you know. You listen, if you're still dealing with this and trying to clear this out, how in the world you gonna let anybody else come in and give you heartbreak on top of heartbreak? Because everybody that dealt with you, and look, the World Cup. So you know, heartbreak is the end of heartbreak. That's a lesson learned. It's completion, absolute completion, because you walking away. You walking away. You gave it one last look, but when you walked away and you like, yo, I'm out. Oh, you were out. You were out. They can't believe how out you are, because it's almost like a contest. How long can it go before I don't contact you? Somebody's timing you like, wow, it's been a year. Wow, it's been 3 months. Wow, it's been, you know, 6 months. This guy's really not budging. And they're seeing you what? They're seeing the movie of your life. You keeping busy. You look like you know money, because a lot of money's coming in. So you know, people gonna their karma is gonna be watching you publicly. A lot of you, the social media and the pre-shuffle did come out, which says, you know, fame and fortune. So some of you are going to have success in the public eye, not just quiet success, whether you want to or not. A lot of you are helpers, healers, speakers, etc., and you're in a public eye, or you're the best at your job and they have to put you to train what, the manager, you know. So and that's another thing, that's when you know it's time to go, when you could do a better job than all your bosses. So it will be shown. And I was talking about that too, and that's part of the jealousy as well. There's people that are like, oh, he or she thinks they're so smart, you know, because you are. Aquarius is the smartest sign, one of the smartest signs. To come up with an Aquarius lives in strategy, strategizing 10 ways, 10 different ways that something can go. When you come, they already came from wherever you came from, you know. It's like we already been there. We played that game, and this is how, these are all the 20,000 possibilities. So here we go. Let's see what we have. Let's clarify anxiety for Aquarius. Yeah, you got a lot going on. Multitasking. Yeah, love is one of them. What love is one of the things. Walking away is another thing, you know, that's keeping you in anxiety, you know, like, hey, because the road, it seems a little dark, you know, when you're going through the forest. The universe is saying, do you have faith? Keep going. Do you have faith? Keep going, and you will see the light. But if you could go back, you know, it's like Sodom and Gomorrah, you could turn back, but it's going to be devastation. So go down this road that at times is lonely, but you have a brand new beginning, a passionate new beginning, a passionate new beginning. You may not know about it with the moon card, and that's what I'm saying, but information and everything, opportunities are coming in fast. This is hella fast. Okay, this opportunity is coming in very, very fast. There's news, there's contracts, there's, you know, information, because you kept going. So look, pretend, like I said, the analogy of a dark forest, and universe, God, spirit is saying, this is where you got to walk. And if you believe us, at the end is basically heaven. Okay, basically heaven. So what do? There's gonna be temptations along the road. There's a lot that fell out. Let's get it back. What do? Do you keep going? But you notice that as you stay on the road, there's, you know, some there's some winnings, there's some celebrations, there's some things that go the right way. There are things and opportunities that, oh, this isn't so bad, and the road is clearing up. It's getting brighter because you're almost at the end, Aquarius. You're almost at the end of the journey, so you can kind of see the light. You can see the light. So how in the world are you ever going to turn around and go back? You're not going to go back, because in this road, even though you're still healing, you have gotten financial opportunities, you have gotten love, you have gotten the support from your ride or dies, from your spirit community, from your spirit, your crew, you know, people that resonate with you have been there all along. So yeah, you're a wounded warrior. You're a completely wounded warrior. You've been through, look at all these are the things that you're juggling. All these are the things that you're going through. All these battles. It's like you putting the wands down, like, okay, I accomplished this mission. I did this. I did that. And because you block someone, you have a new beginning in love. So there's a new beginning in love. You know, love is definitely heavy, but it's also a wish fulfillment coming in. There's a wish fulfillment, you know, coming in, that you probably you don't know, because all you're doing is you keep healing, you keep working, and you keep loving on yourself with this card. Let's clarify a woman holding a heart. That's you learning. You had to learn the hard way about self-healing, about taking care of yourself, about self-empowerment, about self-forgiveness. You are a student of pain. You are a student of heartbreak. You are a student of lies. Okay, so you already got your PhD on being a student of life. And now there's no going down. There's no going back down to who you were. That skin was shed. Okay, so you can't go down. You can't unsee everything that you've seen and learned. Let's clarify. Celebration. There is a celebration. There is you know, a reunion of some sort. And there's a celebration with finances. Like I said, finances are heavy here. There is, you know, a loving situation, loving opportunity. And I feel like this is the person that you're gonna meet is gonna create more abundance for you, because you've gone through death and transformation. Could be a Scorpio, or they may have water in their chart. This new person, and you know you're hanging there. You know, you hung in there long enough, and now you have the action card. So we, you know, spirit is saying, okay, you hung in there, you dealt with heartbreak, you know, you dealt with disappointment. Now it's time to let it go completely. And it's a process, you know. Take your time, go through your journey, because we all arrive at different times. So yeah, some of you still have, you know, that little bit of heartbreak. And that's what's stopping you. Like when you have a new relationship, oh man, I feel that you're not trusting. I feel that you're not gonna believe it. And that could be a little bit of self-sabotaging, but because you waited for someone. You waited for some things to pan out. You worked on yourself, you worked on your garden of money, and some of you have not seen the full financial abundance that stays there. You've seen ups and downs, you know, you've seen financial rewards, but this is, you know, a time of karma, and this is, you're at the end. Whoever I'm reading, it's the end of their that spiritual journey, because we're always going through different journeys, of spiritual journeys. But this the end of this tough cycle is definitely approaching, definitely approaching. Look, money. So this is definitely something that you worried about. You waited. Some of you are getting are going to have some type of other job besides your job, or starting your own business. But you will be good. You will be in a garden full of money. Births may be of significance that things are getting better. You may see, you may have a spirit guide that's a bird. And look, what did I say? There's somebody here that is going to end up. There's a divinely guided couple. This is a financial couple, and that's what I was saying before, that I'm getting finances will improve. But you know what I like about this? That you are good on your own. See, this is a couple that has money, but it's like you definitely you learn so many lessons. I'm sorry, you know, somebody's gonna have a stash, you know, like in case ish happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my stash, this is the family's money, cool, all right, the joint account, all right, but this is my account. Because people showed you that even when you trust, you still can't trust. So a warrior doesn't come from war like, oh no, there's no explosions, there's no gun, there's no fire, there's no this. They seen the worst. They seen the worst, and now they're prepared for everything. You're guarded. You're guarded. And even in this new relationship that's coming in, you're guarded. They're not gonna see it though. You're gonna look fine as you know what. They're not gonna see it. But you know, they might be able to tell, oh look, happiness. Could be a Leo. This Leo just popped into your life, perhaps, or they have a Leo or fire in their chart. But this person is just gonna pop in. So that was symbolic. Somebody's just gonna pop in when you're like still healing, still hanging in there with love, and still, you know, in this energy of like, this is like, you know, scary Mary. This is a person that's like, do you know what I've been through? Like, no, you're not gonna come in here and make no type of jokes, put me in competition. See, someone had you in competition, and they learned a terrifying lesson. They wanted to juggle you, and you took yourself out of the equation. So let's clarify this deceptor, this person, this deceptive energy, you know, and they're still in toxicity. They're still lying. There's still jealousy here. People, because they see that you're the real deal, that you were the real deal. And it was almost like, you know, for some of you, I'm getting an energy where you were kind of a safe option, because you know sometimes people find a good woman or a good man boring, you know, until they receive headaches after headaches, despair, devastation, and they're crying themselves to sleep every night. Then you value peace. Okay, then you value peace, because this person is absolutely just untrustworthy. um dangerous, dangerous. That's what I'm going to say, dangerous, because they're lurking like underneath curtains. You know, they're completely trying to hide. And sometimes you overlook, you know, the humanitarian in us, in Aquarius. As I said before, for you people, for some of the folks here, that, you know, I'm an Aquarius as well. This person, look what's clarifying. This liar, look what I said. I said devastation, right? All the money that they took from you getting ready, from you meeting them, from all the time that they spend wasting time. Money is time. All the time. Look what's clarifying that out in the colon. Pure, the height of winter. Okay? These are two people trying to strategize. So it might have been, someone might have left you for someone that was litty lit. They thought they were lit, and and they came back to realize it. They realized that everything, because I've been follow the Aquarius readings that I've been doing. Everything has been going wrong for whoever F with you. Whoever F with y'all, like everything has been going wrong. They have an opportunity and it looks promising, and then it just turns to, you know what, it turns to nothing. Okay, because, and now someone wants to take that. Look, in one of the Aquarius readings, it was like somebody's imitating you, trying to copy your business, trying to copy what you do, your strategies, and nothing. People know, you know, who is the real deal and who's not, regardless of like who has the most views, you know, etc., who doesn't, because there's a lot of people on YouTube that are absolutely toxic because they use their gift for toxicity. So be aware of who you watch. You know, you're supposed to be uplifted in a reading. You're not supposed to be depressed or sad after you hear someone like, oh, well, you know, trigger warning. No, it's not. It's no trigger. This is what it is. This is what you're going to have, is success. Because if you're here trying to get answers and trying to improve yourself, God don't like ugly. And this is exactly what's happened. Somebody's in devastation, and not just them, the other person's falling behind, right behind them, like they trying to figure out how to make $1 out of 15 cents. In the meantime, look at your life. In the meantime, because this is clarifying you. In the meantime, you have a garden full of money and you are the queen of money, okay? And then on top of that, you have a wish fulfillment. You have a brand new beginning with love. You have 2 aces, 1,000 aces. It doesn't matter. You have the sun who just flew out and made a cameo, okay? But they're going through devastation, and their money is, you know, that's how people, unfortunately, Spirit has to teach people a lesson through money. They have to hit rock bottom. You know why? Because some narcissists, they love and they're used to living in a narcissistic world, and they're used to it. They're like, oh, toxicity, they know. So it got to get worse. The lessons got to get worse. The towers got to get worse and worse and worse. They were giving on to others. See, I'm still clarifying this. They were giving on to others, and nobody was having a meal. We were having crumbs. You were having crumbs. But how long did you have crumbs? Not that long, because you rose above this. You're the phoenix. You're the star. You're the everything. They had you in devastation for a little while. And then the scales, look, the scales were balanced. God, universe took that darn thing and said, oh yeah, now you're going to starve, you know, because you were in devastation. You were in devastation. These are two opposite people. This is the culprit, and this is the victim. But we're not calling you a victim. You went through an experience, and that taught you how to never go through that experience again. The ultimate ace of money, ace of pentacles, ace of coins is here. For a lot of you, this is a marriage also. So look, this is still clarifying the deception. Someone lied and betrayed and hurt and had you here, and there's no sadness in this ace of pentacles. So how long you think you were not long in there, because you realize that, you know, the more you stay away, the more you do your work, the more you stay being positive. You know, a person that doesn't want to learn, I mean, what kind of person is that? A person that is told over and over, listen, you're toxic, you're doing terrible things, you're hurting innocent people, and they're having a festival of what they think is fun, until, like I said, people have to hit rock bottom. So you're in the energy of being in your head, and there's also, I feel like this is an energy of some female, for my female listeners and viewers, that there's another female that now is in their head, and you cut this you cut, they saw the sword in you. This is what flew out. The queen of swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but it doesn't matter, male or female. You cut this thing out. And you know what, this in your head, there's no more in your head. There's no more in your head about someone. Nowadays you're making decisions very quickly, so quickly that you cut out the wrong person. Like, oh, my bad, you were good, come back. You're cutting so many people out with this sword. But keep going, because if you trust your intuition, it's supposed to happen. There are no mistakes, right? Because look what's at the end. You cut people out, and you cut whoever was jealous. And because I feel like this person was a third party that was in their head. I'm reading this differently today. And you get your 10 of cups. There's a fire sign. Well, you saw this Leo jumping out. There's a fire sign, perhaps, or they have fire in their chart. Fiery person, very attractive sexually to you, wants to take control, someone. Now here's the thing, some of you may have two people from your past, because that's the energy that I'm getting. Two people from your past, one was not so good and one was okay. One was okay, and there's room to grow and improve. Could be an Aries, etc. But there's a person here taking control, that wants to take control. And then this other person that's holding on to you. There's this other person, this liar's holding on to you, because they're like, oh, lying doesn't work. Oh, my bad. I'm learning, but they're so far behind, though. Okay, so Spirit is saying for you to rest and continue to heal. Like I said, some of you such workaholics nowadays. I feel the energy of a workaholic, that you have to pencil in your rest. Make sure that you rest. And you are coming out as a high priestess, the ultimate intuitive. And don't tell everybody your move. Become a mystery. Continue to be a mystery. Look, double confirmation. You need to rest. It's part of your healing. And healing is going to come in fast. You have a lot of opportunities coming in. You got to rest. There's a lot going on. I feel excitement. And if you, having experiences, this is soon coming. And leave it in the comments if you started seeing some of these blessings. Again, the Leo's making an appearance. The Leo energy here. The Strength card 3 times here in this energy. So there's something coming in fast. I feel like, yeah, somebody might be wanting to travel towards you. Someone may be at a distance for some of you. Let's clarify the personal door to happiness and healing. Because it's been a long journey. You have so much to heal, your mind, your heart. Yeah, you're healing from all this argumentative energy. And even though you have moments of solitude, you have learned to appreciate sometimes those moments of solitude. Like, I get a good night's sleep, or I get a good, you're probably saying that to yourself, like, yeah, this is an Aquarius vibe, that a relationship's coming in, and you got a hella of a lot of, suitors and people trying to be like, oh yeah, can you give me a chance? But it's like you manifested love, and it's in your energy. You're in your head, anxiety about love, but then it's about to come, and you can feel that it's about to come. You're like, darn it, that's gonna mess up my schedule. Y'all are something else. But you are coming also out as the Empress, so you're not chasing anything. You're not chasing absolutely anything. People chasing ice cream trucks and dreams, and you're not chasing anything but the bag. Yes, I saw a bag. You're just chasing the bag, and opportunities and money and everything, and abundance of happiness is coming in. Look at all these little pages. It's like dismissed, dismissed. You may have a Sagittarius also after you. Some of you offering you love, okay, came out here, that's trying to hold on to you, okay. This may be a soulmate. Someone is very persistent here. All these, look, we should, you need a fan club manager. All these little messages like, oh, hi, I'm sorry. Oh, hi, can you give me a second chance? So be very careful, Aquarius. But justice is here also with the angel of love. So this is going to be protected. Your moves are going to be protected. Pray before you, make any big decisions with money, with anything. Just put it, surrender it as you have been in a lot of your readings. Let's clarify this action card that you need to take. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. People comments. Hi. I see it. Yeah, so you have to take actions with This is this is the Seven of Swords, which is, you know, deception. Came out twice, but this is also the strategy card, Aquarius energy of strategizing. So Spirit is saying you have to do things differently. Look at what gave you success. Study your success. You have to sit down and think about it. When I did this with this person, that gave me success. When I invested in this, that gave me success. When I don't give people energy, that gave me success. Think of everything. You might do psychic journaling, where you write down, you know, because there's an opportunity coming in that may seem small. You might be very nervous about taking on this task. And it's gonna turn out big. It's gonna be something that you probably don't see how large this opportunity. I see fame. I definitely fame. Fame. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm done. Check, please. I said I see fame. Okay. I see Aquarius. Like I said, I get fame and fortune out of this. I don't. It doesn't matter. I could be holding, you know, a rock. It doesn't matter. The energy is the energy that, thank you spirit guides, are giving me. You are going to, for the people I'm reading, you're going to have public success, whether you like to be in front of people. You might be like me, an introvert extrovert. Believe it or not, I'm shy and I don't really like recording so much and being, you know, having my picture taken, but I know it's part of like branding myself. And but some of you may not even ask for fame and fortune, but you might be on Good Morning America, you know, talking about your success. So congratulations, you came out at Aquarius in your energy as a wish fulfillment. A star is being born in your family, probably the first to do something. And in the meantime, back in the fan club, you got, you know, all kinds of international stalkers, you know, everywhere, far, near, you know. So there's apologetic people, people that are fake sorry, you know, about what they did. And some people are truly sorry, but use your discernment, because not everybody is, you know, has learned their lesson, and you could tell. And the Wheel of Fortune is here, by the way. So it's time to take on leaps of faith. And then here's the thing, you might have to take a lot of leaps of faith at the same time, and it's scary. It's like, dang, do I do this show? Do I do this opportunity? Do I sign on to this job? Do I take on this other second job? Do I go into collaboration with someone? You know, there's contracts that need to be signed. So but everything is, this is your time right now to do it. Spirit is saying, is giving you the green light that everything's working out. And please look at what has been working out, because I know I'm reading for Aquarius that have seen what I'm talking about. We're not crazy. Look at this, look at all this success. Regardless, you know, not for nothing, but the heartbreak is just here. It's like minimal. And the way it came out in this end of the table, it's like it's right here. All this stuff came before it, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember, I'm supposed to be sad. I'm not really. Okay, bye. And plus it was clarified by the World card, which means that is over. That is a done deal. The Wheel of Fortune is here. You're in your energy of, you know, you've been in hermit mode for a long time, and now it's time to come out. And some of you, this Virgo that's been persisting in your readings has made his cameo, his cameo, and may come to you with marriage proposal, like, no, I really want to get married. Use again your intuition. Meditate, because somebody was burdensome, you know, somebody was burdensome. You may have multiple marriage offers, and that's another thing that I see. Yep, multiple marriage offers with the Lovers card. Someone's coming towards you. Honestly, Aquarius and victory, victory. I feel like there are many choices that you have in love. Okay, I feel like there are two that can work out, or whichever way you go, you're protected. Where's the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, victory and the Wheel of Fortune. Victory and the Wheel of Fortune. So you are being protected at this time. So now is the time to do something different, to take this victory lap, if you will, and continue to work. Some of you may be traveling for work. Look, some of you may be traveling, and some of you may meet someone at a job that you do or something. I've been getting that for a while with Aquarius. Let's clarify some of these cards with this deck. Let's see if we can, yeah, clarify some of the anxiety. The first card, some of these energies. Let's see what wants to come out. but it's pretty clear. Someone, yeah, you're this is addictions. So you're still holding on to a few of those memories, but someone is going through addiction. I feel like, and I've gotten this in your reading as well. Someone, after you left them, has been drinking or having, too much, being too promiscuous. That was definitely in one of your readings. Someone just went and made horrendous choices because they're lost without you. They're lost. I don't feel like this toxicity of being an addiction is yours. No way, because the personal door to healing and happiness is here. And a lot of you, the energy that I get, but someone's very, very addicted to you, and and wants a reconciliation. Someone wants to. This came out again. It came out in the pre-shuffle, but you have surrendered this. You gave this to the universe. You gave this to God because you waited and waited and waited, and now you don't have time. And this person, everybody, look, all this lying woman, this deceptor, all these people learn never to f with you the heck again, okay? Because all these snakes were found out. They caught each other in a mess. Everybody told on each other. It's almost like when everybody's getting arrested and they're like, no, no, he's the leader, and everybody just throws everybody under the bus. Divine timing. Divine timing is here to get rid of all these liars, all this negativity, and to start something new. Look, divine timing is here. Look, what this card means, that the endings, it's like the universe is saying, I said what I said. This is over. It's over. So you have to accept that it's over, because, and I don't think y'all want it. The more time passes and you heal, you realize, like, I'm not really attracted to this person. Like, what the heck did I see in them? What the heck did I see in them? Even though you are dealing with a little bit of fear of the unknown, and that's what the anxiety is, the fear of the unknown. But and the fear of running into another player. You will not fail. You will not fail, Aquarius, because you're going to recognize who's a player. It's going to be obvious. With this level of pain, with this level of hurt, with this journey that you've been on, you will recognize it faster. And that's why people, and those of you that are doing online, it's just like a swipe left of a convention, because you're like, you could read people. You give yourself the credit of your healing process. Look, healing is here. Give yourself the credit that you will not fail. You will not spend years the way you spend with someone, because I get that, some of you spend years and spend money and made someone part of, like, for those of you that had a business, taught them your business a little bit, and they didn't appreciate. But we have someone new coming in, and the feelings are divinely guided. Someone may be messaging you, etc. Yeah, and you have karma to have a relationship at this time. The angel of love is here. Love strikes again, whether you're ready for it or not, Aquarius. They might be into music, very musical. And I got that last time too, that someone here that you're attracting is into music, into maybe they can sing, or they can write, or they're very creative. Let's get some of these Kipper cards to confirm the energy. But this is pretty much very, very simple reading, which are very significant at this time, because there are a lot of changes that are happening at the same time with all the astrological events that have been occurring. It makes someone very fearful, because there's too many powerful changes at the same time. So it's like, is all this supposed to happen? And yes, all of this, because the strength card is here. So you are going to, yes, look, this is the path that I was talking about. This is the path that I was talking about, that it may seem dark, but the more you keep walking, the lighter and brighter it gets. And you can kind of taste wealth. You can kind of taste freedom, financial freedom. You can kind of taste peace, taste unconditional love from a man, from a woman, real love, okay? There's a journey, continuing the journey. Someone may be traveling to see you with the world card. There is distance between you and someone. Someone might have left the house. There is an energy here, and I've gotten this before, that someone left. You will be in high honor. This is with the Aquarius card that came out. I said you will be recognized. I said what I said. You will be recognized. And someone will recognize. And then they, look, sudden abundance. more abundance. Again, the amount of money that keeps coming out. And a lot of people want me to read a little bit more often, and I'm trying to do that. I have a lot going on, and sometimes I'm not feeling well. I have to make sure that I'm okay, because this channeling, it takes a lot out of you. But the reading, thank goodness the readings have been consistent, because it's almost like the money that you spend on someone is being rewarded so many times over, that you're telling the universe you're going to get to a point where you're going to say, I have enough money, I really don't need any more. And at that point, spirit is asking you to be of service. I'm getting that very strongly. You will be able to help deserving people, and children, a wealthy man. You're gonna meet someone. Where's this thing? Come on, let's get this thing back. Um, this keeps coming out. This person may be older than you, grown Aquarius, a grown man or woman that is abundant. Look, that came out. A couple that is like, oh, you got your money. Okay, yeah, I got my money. Okay, we have money together, etc. So yes, some of you may be buying a house. There's something that's going to change within your home. Someone is moving in or moving out. Someone is moving. There's movement in a home, and some people are signing contracts, and other people have gotten court orders and karma. With actual, I got in the last reading, I believe, prison time, and I get this again, yeah, because someone had a side chick, a main female, a side guy, or whatever. Yeah, it keeps coming out. Someone treated you as one of the options, and what keeps coming out for them is, you know just devastation, court cases, accusations, embezzlement. It's just they're in a sea of toxicity. So let's look at these romance cards so we can wrap up this reading for Aquarius. Let's see what else wants to come out for a couple more decks. Let's see. Yeah, someone lied, and I got someone lied even about children, about did not tell you that someone was having a baby. You know, Terrible, terrible, terrible. Inner fears. Let go of your inner fears. Work on this, Aquarius. Put this in your to-do list to let go of fears. But when you're busy, and I gather that a lot of you are going to be very busy, and you already came out as an energy of workaholic, you don't have time for pain. You don't have time. So continue to watch out and protect your energy. Even in a new connection, just make sure that you keep your information. You don't have to tell everybody everything that you're doing. Emotional support. You will be in a relationship that has that will give you the emotional support that someone didn't know how to do. There's a better man or woman for the job, and that's where the jealousy and the deception is gonna come in. Like, oh no, I'm supposed to be with you or whatever, because someone's very highly addicted to your energy. It's dangerous levels. Yeah, someone is reminiscing heavy. Someone is looking at text messages, looking at the last sexy pictures you sent, and they're still stuck there. They're still stuck right in that place in the movie. And now it's harvest time. Like I said, when it's up, when your money's up, then it's stuck. That's what we're manifesting, up and it's stuck. You can put that in the comments. Building a future. We're not just getting a job. There's no such thing, okay, for an empress or an emperor. There's no such thing as, oh, I need a kingdom, okay? So you're building a future, and you're going to build a future with someone. So you could build a future by yourself, truth be told. Like I said, empress energy is all I get. This is nothing but absolute royalty. But imagine two royal people meeting, okay? So you are going to meet someone that thinks like you, that wants the same thing, that is kind-hearted and wants to succeed, and is successful and has been successful very soon, if not already. Some of you have already met this person, and you're giggling. I was just going to say that, and you're laughing because you're like, the universe has a sense of humor, because this person is too good to be true, and that's another situation, the too good to be true situation. But you will be having fun, you will laugh again, you will have fun with someone. Just make sure that you do not keep going with people that act and are the same type, because that lesson was learned with the world card here twice. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Attraction. The law of attraction, you're attracting someone from wherever you're at. You're attracting someone. You're not chasing, you're attracting. So there is very heavy attraction. You're going to meet the person that you marry. A lot of you, like I said, I saw that very heavily in this reading. This is a person that, the King of Pentacles is here to stay. This is a person that wants stability. They're not trying to come in like a night of wands, like, oh, just a good time. I'm just here for a good time. No, this is a divinely guided union. This is marriage. So, and look at underneath. This is exactly your story, okay, Aquarius? While you celebrate and you get engaged and you have a relationship, you're not caring about what the heck the other person is doing or not doing. And they are going to be in absolute despair, because this is a person that learned not to freaking F with you again, okay? Because you had enough, you put up enough, you actually couldn't even recognize yourself with how much you lower your standards to be with people because of your it was a battle between you lowering your standards and your humanitarian self, trying to help someone that you saw potential in, and now that's a missed opportunity because you have a soulmate coming in and someone's just going to be in this. They regret the fact that they thought they chose right when they left for someone else that was just, they thought they were sexually attracted, but as the story unfolded, it became a boring movie. And then now you're going to be doing so many opportunities that you're going to be the boring movie that they thought you were because you were a good woman or a good man. Now you're going to be just living this fantasy life, a different life. And that's why all these changes are happening that are very, very powerful. And you're going to speak with clarity now. Whenever you meet someone, you're going to say, this is what I want, this is what I will not settle for, this is what, you down or not, you good or not. And you don't have time for anybody that doesn't resonate with you. And the best part of life is still yet to come. Okay, there's a devoted partner. Any way I go, it's just good opportunity. Security, breaking the deck. Let's see how we want to end this. Let's get intuitive message so you can continue to purge out anxiety, purge out fear. Okay, purge out fear. So let's get some intuition messages, so that we can wrap this up for my Aquarius. Hit the like button. Thank you so much, everybody that's here, and that is commenting. Okay, so evidence of spirit. A lot of you have elevated to the point where you see, evidence that spirit is real. If you ever doubted it, some of you may see the same butterflies or birds that follow you. Some of you may be seeing a flower, might be of significance, etc., or somebody's jewelry that passed away. You are not alone. Okay. Spirit is also advising you to sit in your power and sit outside in the sun and re-energize your energy to rest and get some sun, get outside, fresh air, and you can sit and meditate. Meditation doesn't need to be with your eyes closed. You could just take in and concentrate on the trees, the details of the leaves, flowers, etc. Flowers, exactly what I was saying. Use nature's healing power, being outside, being near water, so that you can sleep better. And some of you will, when you change your diet and you go with a more pure diet, clean diet, way of eating, you sleep totally better. Because a lot of you, I can see that you're not sleeping as well. There may be an animal that is a spirit guide. I got this a lot. I get this a lot. There's an animal that passed away that will not leave some of you alone. There's a spirit guide. And again, I mentioned birds. Birds are of significance to someone. Every time that spirit is trying to warn you for you're about to take a leap of faith, you may see a bird, or you may feel like you communicate, like they're telling you something when you look at them. So that is a spirit guide trying to communicate, trying to give you the go ahead. Yes, do this, or try to warn you like, hey, don't do that. If and notice when you see these spirit animals. When is it? When you're about to get angry, when you're about to take a chance on something and try to concentrate so that you can get the message that they're giving you, and you will know, you will have clarity. If you just sit for a minute, you will have clarity. So this came out, continue to nurture thyself. Listen, all this that you're getting into, all this new relationship, managing the family, managing the kids, the abundance, the kingdoms that you're building, you need to take care of yourself. Like I said, I'm going to say it one more time. Make a schedule. You may not have to make a reminder when to take a nap, when to sleep, and everybody got to wait, okay? Because you have to continue to center yourself and center your chakra so that health is wealth, okay? Spiritual nudges. So you may be, some of you may be seeing feathers, maybe outside, or in different places where they don't belong. And continue to pray and manifest. This is a prayer is manifesting as well. Pray and believe, okay? And that will get rid of a lot of anxiety, reaching out to spirit. Anytime that you have a question, you could put it, you could say it to yourself. You can ask your spirit guides, and say, I need clarity on, should I take a leap of faith in this opportunity? And when the doors start opening up, and you know, like let's say you pass the deadline of something, but they still let you in, that means that that is your opportunity. There's something that wants to come out. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, it's coming out again. Center yourself, your chakras, okay? Align yourself in that. Angels are with you, and you're gonna see feathers. That came out again. Let's see what else. The power of empathy. This is an Aquarius energy. You are a humanitarian. The power, continue. Do not listen. I know a lot of you change and you're like, oh, that's it, and you became a little tougher, but don't stop being your truest Aquarius self, which is, you will continue to be a humanitarian for deserving people. There's a lot of beautiful people in this world and people that will not hurt you. So continue to be empathetic. And a lot of you are empaths, so you take in a lot of energies. You take in somebody's pain, and physically, you know, you take it in. So but just continue to have empathy for people. Continue to help people and help yourself, and be kind also. This is a be kind to yourself. Okay, so this has been your reading, Aquarius energy scanning. I think that, wait, one last thing before we go. I think you're gonna scan contenders and people to date that are spiritual. So this came out on purpose. That means you're scanning someone's energy, and I think a lot of you are only going to be dealing with people that are spiritual like you, in the same spiritual journey, and have the same beliefs. And then life will be peaceful because you both have the same rhythm of life. You both like the same things. You both communicate in the same rhythm. So scan people, scan people, because there's somebody here coming in for you, and I want you to be able to recognize that this opportunity is for you, and continue to pray on it. If you're not sure, is this person right for me? And you be open to receiving messages, okay? Nice to see you again. I will be at the Women's Ultimate Expo if you want to meet me. See you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sticking around with me. Thanks for supporting my channel and building this community. I will see you soon, Aquarius. Take care.